Hey there and welcome. Today, we're going to tackle one of the most useful tools you can have in your English toolkit, the present continuous tense. Ready? Let's jump right in.
So, I want to kick things off with a super simple question for you. What are you doing right now? Seriously, think about it. Because your answer, it's the key to this whole thing.
And boom, there it is. You are reading this, you are listening to me, you are learning something new. See, you're already using the present continuous, probably without even realizing it. It's the tense of right now, and it is literally happening all around us.
Okay, so let's get down to it. What is this thing really? What's its job? Well, at its heart, it's all about talking about actions that haven't finished yet. All right, here's the official textbook definition. The present continuous is for actions that are in progress right now or for situations that are just temporary. Think about it. They have a start, they have an end, and we're catching them somewhere in the middle. The key word here, the most important idea, is unfinished.
Now here's the best part. Making this tense is so easy. It follows a really simple, consistent formula that you're going to remember in no time. Let's break it down. Okay, the formula couldn't be simpler. You just need two things. First, the right form of the verb to be. You know, am, is, or are. And second, your main verb with that classic ing tacked onto the end. So you get I am working, she is reading, they are playing. It's really that easy.
So, what if you want to make it negative? It's even easier, if you can believe it. You just pop in one little word, not. He is watching TV becomes he is not watching TV. The rest of the sentence stays exactly the same. Simple.
And what about asking a question? All you do is a little flip-flop with the first two words. The statement, he is working, becomes the question, is he working? You just swap the subject and the verb to be. It's a neat little trick that turns any statement into a question just like that. All right, so now we know how to build it. The next big question is, when do we use it? I want you to think of the present continuous like a multi-tool. It's got four main jobs that it does absolutely perfectly.
So we're going to walk through these four key uses one by one. We've got actions happening right this second, temporary situations, fixed plans for the future, and my personal favorite, complaining about annoying habits.
Okay, use number one. This is the big one, the most common one. We use it for things happening at the exact moment we are speaking. So in the example, please be quiet, the baby is sleeping. That sleeping is happening right now. You can almost hear the quiet.
Next up, use number two. This tense is just perfect for talking about temporary situations. Take this example. She is studying history at university. Now, she might be drinking a coffee right this second, not reading a textbook. But studying history is the bigger, temporary thing that's going on in her life right now. All right, this next one might throw you for a loop. We can actually use the present continuous to talk about the future. I know, right? But here's the catch. It's only for plans that are totally fixed and arranged. When you say, I am meeting Sarah for lunch tomorrow, it means it's in the calendar. The plan is locked in.
And last but not least, a slightly more emotional use. When you throw the word always into the mix, the whole meaning changes. You're not just saying something happens. Nope, you're complaining. He is always losing his keys. You can just feel the frustration, can't you? It's for those habits that just drive you crazy.
Okay, we've got the formula, we've got the four main uses. But now it's time for the number one thing you have to remember. This is the big exception to the rule. Getting this right is what really separates the pros from the beginners. And it's all about something called stative verbs. So here's the deal. Some verbs don't describe actions, they describe states. Think about verbs like know, or love, or belief. These aren't things you do, right? They're things you feel or a state you're in. And since they aren't actions, they just don't play nicely with the continuous form. These so-called stative verbs usually fall into a few handy categories. You've got feelings, like love and hate. You've got thoughts, like know and understand. Senses, like see or smell. And possession, like have or own. All of these describe a state of being, not something you're actively doing. And here's how that looks in the real world. You'd never ever say, I am knowing the answer. It just sounds weird, doesn't it? That's your brain telling you that know is a state. So instead, you just use the simple present. I know the answer. Same thing for she wants a new car, not she is wanting a new car. Nailing this difference is a huge step up. Whew, okay, that was a good bit of information, right? So,
Let's do a super quick recap to pull it all together and make sure the really important stuff sticks with you.
All right, here are your 3 biggest takeaways. Number 1, the formula is easy peasy. It's just the verb to be plus your main verb with ing. Number 2, remember the 4 main jobs: actions happening right now, temporary stuff, future plans, and those undoing habits. And number 3, the golden rule: avoid using it with stative verbs like know, want, or like.
So there you have it. You've got the tools. And hey, did you notice my question just now? What are you planning to do next? I just used the tense we've been talking about to ask you about your future plans. See what I did there? You're already getting it.